The head of the SEC, the top cop on Wall Street, is being accused of open corruption by a U.S. senator. Why? Because the agency just dropped a fraud case against a man who paid the SEC chair $1,450 an hour to be his expert witness. This isn't just a conflict of interest, it's the definition of a rigged system. The man, Devon Archer, was convicted of securities fraud, then pardoned by Trump, and now the SEC is letting him walk. It's a story of how the revolving door between Wall Street and Washington protects the rich and powerful. The people who are supposed to be protecting you are protecting their friends. The game is rigged, and this is what it looks like from the inside. Are you paying attention?
How do you hide a $300,000 insider trading score? You use code words like toys. A top finance executive at Scorn Media just got caught in a wild scheme where he used his wife's high school friend as a trading mule. He'd meet her on a playground to give her trading instructions, and she'd buy options in her tax-free account. When the company was acquired, they made a 4,400% profit. To get the money, they used WhatsApp to arrange cash drops, with one toy meaning $10,000. They got caught, but the story is a shocking look at how brazen and creative insider trading has become. It's not just happening in boardrooms, it's happening on playgrounds, and it's all part of the rigged game.
The crypto market is a casino, and the house is cheating. U.S. regulators have just launched a massive investigation into over 200 companies that have been buying up Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. The bombshell? They found that in many cases, the stock prices of these companies mysteriously spiked 20 to 40% before they announced their crypto purchases. This is classic insider trading on a massive scale. It means that insiders, brokers, and their friends were all front-running the announcements, making millions while the public was left in the dark. One company's stock shot up 1,000% in a week. This isn't just a few bad apples. It's a systemic problem that proves the entire crypto market is a rigged game. And it's all about to come crashing down.
He was a Wall Street legend who worked for George Soros. He was also running a sex trafficking ring out of a Manhattan penthouse with a soundproofed sex dungeon. Howard Rubin, a famed money manager, has been arrested on federal sex trafficking charges. Prosecutors say he spent over $1 million flying women to New York, where he would torture and abuse them in his BDSM-equipped apartment. He even allegedly threatened to hire a hitman to target women who sued him. This is the dark side of extreme wealth, a story of how the power and money of Wall Street can be used to commit the most horrific crimes. It's a chilling reminder that behind the corporate logos and the stock tickers, there is a world of depravity that you can't even imagine. The game isn't just rigged, it's rotten to the core.
Elon Musk is facing a storm of lawsuits that could sink Tesla. A wave of class action lawsuits has just been filed against the company, alleging massive securities fraud. The lawsuits claim that Tesla and its executives lied to investors, manipulating the stock price and causing billions in losses. This isn't just a few disgruntled shareholders, it's a coordinated legal assault from some of the biggest law firms in the country. They're accusing Tesla of a pattern of corporate misconduct and breaches of fiduciary duty. For years, Musk has been able to dismiss his critics and defy the odds. But this time, it's different. The walls are closing in, and the Tesla story might be about to take a very dark turn. The ultimate disruptor is about to be disrupted, and it's going to be ugly.
The used car market is a minefield, and it turns out the biggest player in the game might be rigging it against you. CarMax, the giant of the used car industry, is now facing a major securities fraud investigation. Why? Because their stock has been crashing, and law firms are alleging that the company has been misleading investors about the health of their business. The investigation was triggered by a massive 20% drop in the stock price, and it's raising serious questions about what's really going on behind the scenes at CarMax. Are they hiding a massive slowdown in demand? Are they cooking the books? The investigation is just beginning, but it's a stark reminder that even the biggest and most trusted brands can be playing a rigged game.
The owner of a massive strip club empire, RCI Hospitality, has just been hit with a 79-count indictment for conspiracy, bribery, and criminal tax fraud. The CEO, CFO, and 3 of the company's Manhattan clubs are all named in the indictment. This isn't just a story about a few shady clubs. It's a story about a publicly traded company that is allegedly run like a criminal enterprise. The indictment has sent the stock into a nosedive, and now investors are filing a class action lawsuit. It's a perfect storm of sex, money, and crime. It's a shocking look at the dark side of the hospitality industry. It's a reminder that even when you think you're investing in a legitimate business, you might just be funding a criminal conspiracy.
The Epstein files are back, and they're naming names. New documents released by Congress have just linked some of the most powerful men in the world to the late sex offender Jeffrey Epstein. Who's on the list? Elon Musk, Peter Thiel, and Steve Bannon. The documents show that Musk was scheduled to visit Epstein's infamous pedophile island in 2014. While Musk's people deny he ever went, the fact that his name is in the flight logs is a bombshell. This is a story about the dark connections between wealth, power, and depravity. It's a reminder that the world's elite are playing by a different set of rules, and that the Epstein scandal is far from over. The invisible hand is connected to some very dark places.
He's the king of get-rich-quick schemes, and he's just been caught in an alleged $115 million Ponzi scheme. Tai Lopez, the infamous financial influencer who flaunts his wealth on social media, is now facing a storm of allegations from angry investors. They claim that his investment programs were a complete sham, designed to take their money and leave them with nothing. This is the dark side of the influencer economy, where charismatic personalities can use their online fame to prey on the hopes and dreams of their followers. It's a story about the illusion of wealth and the reality of fraud. It's a reminder that if something seems too good to be true, it probably is. The game is rigged, and the biggest players are the ones who are selling you the dream.
The American dream is dead for an entire generation. A shocking new report reveals that the credit scores of Gen Z have plunged to dangerous record lows. This isn't just a minor dip, it's a full-blown financial crisis for young people. They're drowning in debt, unable to afford homes, and locked out of the financial system. Why is this happening? Because the game is rigged against them. They've been told to go to college, get a good job, and play by the rules. But the rules have changed. Wages are stagnant, the cost of living is skyrocketing, and the financial system is designed to extract wealth from the young and give it to the old. This is a story about a generation that has been betrayed, and it's a warning sign of the social unrest that is to come.